Tonight on EA Sports, it's the NFC Divisional Round Playoffs on EA Sports. It's the Green Bay Packers taking on the visiting team.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. Coming up, an important divisional round matchup in the NFC. One of two spots in the NFC title game awaits the winner here as we're underway in the divisional round of the NFL playoffs. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. So out comes the Washington offense onto the field. And they will be led out by their 6'4" quarterback.
All in all, he was pretty solid in the victory in the wild card round and threw a couple of touchdowns. And when it comes to quarterback play, you'd always love spectacular. But in the playoffs, you'll take solid. And that's exactly what they're looking for from him again in this contest.
They'll run for the first time with Kareem Hunt. And that's not the start that he was looking for, as he's going to be met and dropped behind the line. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11.
At the 24-yard line.
Now left side on the swing pass. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. A gain of 13. It's a first down.
A gain of 13 yards. And the Washington first down.
Looking to throw. Packer pressure, and down he goes. Montez Sweat. Credit him with a sack, and it goes as a loss of 6.
Well, that play was the very definition of fast, quick, and in a hurry. Suddenly, he was there.
Yeah, blink of an eye. That happened fast, and a big sack. And they won't fare much better here as he maybe gets back to the line. No gain on the play this time, and it'll be a 3rd and long situation coming up.
No gain.
A free safety roaming all the way up to the line of scrimmage to make that stop.
How about his ability to trust his eyes and figure out it was not a pass play and go fast towards the line of scrimmage in order to make that tackle? And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep 2 eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone getting 2 hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit, even for those big tight ends who you would think could absorb that contact.
46 yards on the boot. The coverage holds him to just 3 on the return. And it'll be Packer football here. First down and 10. So here comes the Packers offense now onto the field. They'll be led out by a first-round pick in the 2020 draft out of Utah State. This is Jordan Love.
And it wasn't really his best performance of the year in the wild card round last week. He just had the 1 touchdown pass, but he got the job done and his team advanced. For them to continue on to the championship round, though, he's going to need to take a few more chances with the ball downfield, push it a little bit more, and make sure his team finds its way into the end zone a few more times.
Play action this time with Love. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
Kendall Fuller there on the coverage.
On 3rd down, Love. Well, the pressure gets to Love, and he'll go down. J.J. Watt drops him for a loss of 10, and it's going to be 4th and long.
It always helps for a visiting team to come in and set the tone on defense. In fact, when we talked with them prior to the game, they said they wanted this home crowd to feel like they had to hide their valuables when they were in town.
Well, the home crowd quiet now early. See if their offense can take over and get some points on the board. On is the punter Scott here as he gets this one away. We'll call that a 43-yard punt, 2 on the return. And it will be Washington football now with a 1st and 10. A good starting spot for Washington as they come up 1st and 10 at their 38. On play action, they'll throw. Almost able to intercept it. That's one he would have liked to have held on to on this first drive. Instead, second down.
Incomplete. He was covered by Jair Alexander.
On second down, it's Hunt. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. 11 yards there, first down. Well, one unit I know you want to watch is that offensive line. If they keep clearing holes like that, it could be a long night defensively.
No doubt about it, because when they are in sync, as we're seeing so far, when that continuity is there, and you can see that they're playing off of each other while controlling the defensive front and linebackers, you're exactly right. It could be a very long night for the defense because someone's going to run for some big yardage.
Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1.
So much goes into a successful play, doesn't it? How about that?
The ball popped in the air and intercepted. Picked off at about the 31. And he's able to get it back to the 41-yard line.
Intercepted.
Yeah, he's just trying to throw this ball into the hole in the zone, but those windows can open and close quickly, especially in the middle of the field. So if the timing's not right, we'll see interceptions like that one right there.
The Packers offense here coming back out for their second drive. And the first drive, 3 and out. Second possession, see if they can get a little momentum.
And oftentimes that first drive is just a feeling out process. You have some plays that you've got called and you want to see how defense reacts. It may not go terrific on the first one. Now they're ready to go. They've kind of got to look at them, got a sense. Let's see if they open things up a little bit.
See if they open things up. Let's see what the defense does here, too, after a good stop. Quick hitter here. It's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. It's a first down on a gain of 10.
Well, remember, they tried to give him the ball and let him run on the last play, but I think the light bulb went off in their play caller's mind, and this time, they get it to him the more conventional way, and it's much more successful as well.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. Again, he was looking for Devontae Adams, but it'll be second down.
Kendall Fuller there on the coverage.
To throw again, Love. And he comes back with one complete.
Love's pass.
9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
Gain of 9 brings up 3rd and 1.
They'll try and run for it with Jones. And he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37. Give him 2 yards on that play, and it'll result in a fresh set of downs. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. And they'll keep on the ground with Jones. And tough sledding. He'll get maybe a yard. Stop short of the 35. Here's 2nd and 9. Just a yard on that last run.
2nd and 9.
Love looking to throw it. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. 7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Out of the shotgun, it's Love. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line.
Complete to number 84.
They'll get 10 there, but it leaves them just short for 4th down.
But it's 4th down.
They'll run it with Jones. And he's able to pick up the first down here before he goes down at the 26. They only needed a few inches, and they didn't get much more than that. But by about the width of a shoelace, they convert on 4th down. Open man is Ross, complete. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. 13 yards, first down, Packers.
1st and 10 at the 13-yard line.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. That's complete right around the 8. And down inside the 10 here before he's out of bounds right around the 7. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down.
7-yard line. A gain of 5.
To pass, here's Jordan Love. He'll drop this underneath for Jones. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line.
To Aaron Jones.
A gain of 4 on the play, and that'll make it 3rd and 1.
3rd and 1.
Again, it's Love. And he's going to go down. Sacked back at the 13-yard line. J.J. Watt able to drop in that time for his second sack of the evening.
Well, it's about how teams are so competitively matched, and you just want to make those plays that give you an advantage. How about right here? The difference between letting them score a touchdown versus holding them to a field goal, that's absolutely huge with the play he just made.
And you know he hated taking the loss there on third down.
Makes the score Packers 3.
So they get the field goal, but that was a 14-play drive to get 3.
You sound like you're going negative on me partner.
I was.
Sounds like you're thinking the 3's just not that good.
And people say that we're negative sometimes. So.
Well, here's the deal. Getting the 3 is good. Obviously, you would think on a 14-play drive you're going to get 6 out of it. But that type of a drive can pay dividends later on because you might wear the defense down.
They'll begin the drive with Hunt. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. Second and 6, just inside the 30.
Brandon, we just saw the benefits of being able to run the ball successfully. They pick up 4 yards on that carry. So now, if you're a play caller, you can do just about anything you want. But on the defensive side of the ball, you're scrambling a little bit. Now you're behind, trying to figure out, do I need to blitz him? Do I need to pressure him? How do I gain an advantage on this snap?
Out of the gun now on third down. And he will find his man on the end route, complete. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. Powers through him. And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 39-yard line.
2nd and 11. He's going to find his running back. It's complete.
The pass.
It's a gain of 7, and that'll make it third down.
A 7-yard gain on the play. And it's third down.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Now the Packers give him nowhere to go, and they bring him down. Oh, and after the sack, he's still down on the field. While the trainers take a look, we'll step aside. Here's Michael Pilardi now as he'll kick it away for the second time. His first punt, 48 yards. This one looks equally as good. So possession goes over here on the punt. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line. And they split the uprights last time for 3. They've got the lead. They're not going to play this conservative. They're not hoping for another field goal. They're hoping for a touchdown.
I'm with you on that one. I like where your head is. I like the way you're thinking because you're exactly right. Trying to sit on a lead and play that way, that doesn't work too well for most teams. Run your offense. Run what you do best. Exactly. Put it all the way down and try and increase your lead in a big way. And the best way to do it, touchdowns.
6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a third down.
3rd and 4.
To throw now. Here's Love. Oh, a ball batted in the air, and now it's intercepted. Picked up by Jesse Bates. And his guys are going to get the football at the 28-yard line.
This interception will go on the record of the quarterback, but as a receiver, you've got to understand where you are in the field. Middle portion, you know it's going to come in hot. Square your body to the quarterback and be ready to make the catch.
They will get 4 yards here on the first down run, and that'll make it 2nd and 6. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Now left side, a completion to his tight end. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. Washington on third down, just 1 for 3 thus far. They're looking at third and a few inches. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football, and the Packers pick it up. He's at the 40, 20, 10, and he will bring this one back. A fumble return for a Green Bay touchdown.
Touchdown, Packers.
And give some kudos to the defensive coordinator, I think, here. They bring the blitz, they dial it up, and it turns into 6 points for them.
It's so nice to hear you actually give kudos to the defense. It is so nice. You're such an offensive guy like that. I love it. He dialed things up, and boy, a big play resulted for his guys.
Well, you like the credit to the defense there, right, my friend?
Yeah, do I ever?
And this one through the uprights and good. The scoop and score, always an exciting play in football, and we witnessed it there, grabbing it off the ground and then rumbling it into the end zone for 6.
And this carries into the end zone, and it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt to return.
Here he is, the man taking the snaps under center, heading out for the next possession. And I guess the question, Charles, is what's the formula for keeping him better protected?
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense.
And in just about every game we see, partner, what do we do when we look at the stat sheet? We go right to
the turnover differential.
Without a doubt, because when we see that pretty much tells the tale of the game. And I know there's still plenty of time to go, but you've got to take care of the football in order to win it.
The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Gets this to Kareem Hunt, his running back. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31.
And it's 3rd down.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down.
This offense has definitely been slow getting out of the gate. It's almost like they missed their wake-up call for this one. No points on their first 2 possessions, and now it's looking like none on this one either.
A 40-yard punt, no return, and the offense will take over with a new set of downs.
Jordan Love in this offense, ready to get the football back.
He has not had the start to this game that he envisions here in the second quarter. He's struggling a little bit. But, hey, they're in the lead right now. So kind of what's going on in his head, do you think, Charles?
I think that's what he has to keep in mind. Winning the ball game is not going the way he wants in terms of his own play. But, oh, yeah, that's right, winning the ball game. So don't press. Don't try and do things outside of what's going on right now. Don't try to increase your game or get yourself right. Just make sure you continue to lead your ball club and keep them moving in the right direction.
And they've got that lead so far. 1 interception for him, no touchdown passes. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. 5 yards, now it's 3rd and 5.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
Love from the gun on 3rd down. He's got Adams on the hookup.
And he's going to have a Packers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Now a first down carry by Jones. And give him about 5 as he gets this up to the 48-yard line. The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Love, they go play action now. Blitz coming, and down he goes. And now following that sack, looks like we've got an injured man down there on the field. We'll check on his status when we get back. The Packers on 3rd down. They've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. This is 3rd down and 12. And he's got his man in stride, complete. Touchdown, Packers. A big play there. 59 yards. And the Packers add on to their lead. And correct me if I'm wrong, that was just a simple fly route, wasn't it?
No, there's nothing to correct at all. You've got it down pat. And I just remember as a player, when I'd be in practice sessions and I'd hear 9 from the receivers, that meant fly route, go. Uh-oh, look out. That was the 9, and he just kept going all the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And he'll bang that one through. A drive that time of 6 plays. And the result, a Green Bay score.
Washington, nothing.
After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away.
This will be fielded inside the 5. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
1st and 10. At their own
out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense.
They trail early on the road in the playoffs. Not a great combination as they've got it 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 4 catches for him in the wild card win a week ago, and he's got his first here, and it's a first down. Out of the gun, they run it with Hunt. And he will be brought down at about the 43 that time. A gain of 3, second down.
At the 43-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second and 7.
Here's a throw that's taken in out of the backfield. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. That one, a first down pickup of 8.
First down.
Running with Hunt here out of the shotgun. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up second and 5.
By Leonard Williams. A gain of 5 brings up second and 5. At the Packers 43.
Now a man open down the middle of the field. And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41. Washington on third down. Just 1 for 5 to this point. This time it's 3rd and 3. And tight coverage there. It's knocked away, incomplete.
Has to be a little bit of frustration there. Back-to-back incompletion.
And now the up man has it. It's a fake. And he will not even make it back to the line of scrimmage. A little trickeration there, but it doesn't fool him. And the Packers D comes up with a big stop.
4th and short in this part of the field. You just noticed special teams coordinators rallying the team saying, watch the fake, but Brandon, don't they usually say that on every punting situation?
Oh, yeah, they can be up 40 in the 4th quarter. That's their job. They scream that every time.
And this time, though, his team locked in, and they were well aware that it truly was a situation that they could fake it, and they were ready for it and stopped it.
At the 41-yard line.
On first down, Jones. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a second and 9.
The ball carrier. He was brought down by Akeem Hicks.
On the delay, Jones. And he stopped immediately there.
Aaron Jones, the ball
No
carrier.
gain on the play there, so that doesn't help. Now they're looking up at a 3rd and 9 situation.
On the play. Brings up
Second quarter action, 2 minutes to go on Divisional round weekend. First down marker at the 31. It's 3rd down. Got a man over the middle, and it's complete. And he is going to have a Packers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. Inside the red zone here. They'll look to throw. Making the catch is Sternberger. And the Packers are going to have a 1st and goal as he's taken down at about the 8-yard line. 11 more on that one and another first down. Love from the gun. And it's caught. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. That's good for a gain of 6. 2nd and goal. They will throw again here with Jordan Love. Now that'll be tipped and intercepted. Picked off by Carl Joseph. And not much on the return there. He'll take it only up to the 9-yard line. Charles, not only is that an interception, it's one when you were really knocking on the door for a touchdown inside the red zone.
You're actually thinking points. No matter what, at worst, you're thinking kicking a field goal and getting 3. We might look back on this in the second half and say, you remember when they didn't get points on that drive? This could cost them.
Now the first play of the drive there is incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
And an incomplete pass. That'll stop the clock here with just under a minute to play in half number 1. On 3rd down, here's Hunt. And the tackle made at the 13. He is well short of the 1st. Now after the punt on that play, we've got a man down on the field. Well, he gets attended to. We'll step aside. Pilardi now on to punt as he sends this one away. A 40-yard punt, 1 yard on the return, and out will come the offense as they take over. So good field position for the Packers as they come up 1st and 10 at the 45. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Over the middle, that's caught by Adams. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. 16 yards right off the bat and a first down.
First and 10 at the 30.
Working out of the gun. Love. And the Washington pressure gets to him. He will go down. Now the Packers going to burn their third and final timeout as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number one. On second down now, it's Jones. And he's going to be stopped up at about the 47-yard line.
Aaron Jones, the ball carrier.
So we've come upon halftime here in this NFC Divisional round matchup. As we'll send you down to our left. There you have it. Halftime quickly over. Third quarter, here we go. A trip to the NFC title game hanging in the balance. Second half action back underway. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
At their own 23-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. They follow up the gain of 2 with a gain of 1 that time.
Brings up third and 7.
On third down, Love. And a throw there going to be incomplete.
That's an excellent job right there on third down. Like any defense, you never want to let them get anything started, and that would have been a first down. Instead, you saw the contact on time, no penalty, and before this drive could get wings, it's fourth down.
A 41-yard punt there with no return.
First and 10. At their own
out there set ready for this next drive, the Washington offense.
These guys had to punt their last possession, and that's become too familiar of a refrain. Too many of these drives just wound up going nowhere.
But you know how in baseball, when the pitcher gets a base hit and he's on base, they bring his jacket out to him to keep him warm? A lot of times the punter goes to the sideline, puts on sweatpants or a wrap over his leg to keep it warm. He might need a massage from the trainer right now from all the work he's getting.
And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. That'll leave him with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up.
He's had trouble finding open receivers all game, CD, and that's because really there hasn't been any. This defense has been all over them.
Yeah, they're one of the better defenses in the league, and every time I talk to someone around the NFL, they all say the exact same thing. They're so fundamentally sound, it's hard to execute against them.
They'll start the drive with a carry by Jones. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
And they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
An extra man in the secondary for Washington on 3rd down.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and
from the gun, Love. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down.
Normally you think the tight end's going to be able to catch the football and handle that contact, but in this case, maybe a little too much target to hit. That one was timed well, incomplete.
Call it 46 yards on the punt, just a single yard on the return as he was covered quickly.
Washington ready to try again on offense.
And with this deficit, you can't have too many more drives like the last drive where you had to punt it away.
You know what I would tell my offense right here? The punter doesn't exist, guys. He doesn't even exist. He's not a team anymore. I just cut him, all right? So you've got to go out and create some offense for us here and give us some points. No way does that guy get on the field on this drive.
Poor punter.
Yeah, it wasn't his fault. But, hey, listen, there's got to be casualties at times. We're trying to win a game.
And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
Out of bounds at the 45-yard line.
On the delay, here's Hunt.
It's now 2nd and 6.
And he's got this down to the 35. It's a first down on a gain of 10.
Brought down at the 35-yard line.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember, the last drive, they went 3 and out.
On first down, they go right back to Hunt. And not much running room. Down to the 32. Big Eddie Goldman there on the tackle. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
On play action, they'll throw. Going down the middle, and it's complete. And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 15-yard line.
It's a first down Washington on a pickup of 18.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And he's not able to get away. Sacked back at the 22. Leonard Williams. It'll go as a loss of about 8 as he gets in there to drop him. They'll run with Hunt on 2nd down. And this Green Bay defense making that play look a lot like the previous one. Both tackles behind the line of scrimmage. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down went backwards. It's 3rd and very long. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Darnell Savage. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Oh, and that's a nice job defensively to get a piece of the football. He's going to pop it into the air, and then it's the tip drill. And good concentration by him to react to it and pull in the interception.
They'll try and get the running game going with Jones. And he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2, and it brings up 2nd down. From the 22, here's 2nd and 8.
A gain of 2.
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. Slant to Adams. And they're able to get this one across the 35. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. From the shotgun, a give to Jones. And unable to get downhill there as he'll take this up to about the 37. And it's Reuben Foster in on the tackle.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9. At the 37-yard line.
Off the play fake, Love.
And he cannot avoid the pressure as the Washington pass rush gets home. J.J. Watt bringing the pressure yet again. That's his 3rd sack here tonight.
Well, they go play fake. The problem is nobody was faked out.
And when no one's faked out, what's the end result? Quarterback gets hit.
Pass hauled in by the 6'4" tight end Sternberger. And they'll get him down at about the 37, well short of the 1st.
He wasn't the primary target, but I think it was almost like a check down situation, wasn't it?
Yeah, hoping he can break some tackles, the big tight end, but he couldn't do it.
Yeah, get into that big frame and hope he can scatter some bodies, unable to get it done.
So a change of possession here on the punt.
At their own 19.
London about set to take over on offense.
And in enemy territory last time through the interception. We'll see what they do on this drive.
Can't wait to see how it alters what they decide to do in play calling. Do they continue to throw the ball? Do they want to lean more on the running game? It'll be an interesting sequence of plays that they've got coming up.
Does it often affect the play calling with the interception? How much does that change what you do?
I think it does depending on why the interception was thrown. Sometimes it's just a matter of the defense made a great play, so you continue to come back. But if it's on you, if the offense just doesn't have the confidence, if they're a little bit shaky, maybe try and take the pressure off and run the ball a little bit.
13 yards there and a Washington first.
Washington first down.
They'll look to throw here on first down. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. A gain of 6 there on first. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And the return stops just a few yards shy of midfield. They'll spot the ball at the 47-yard line. Second straight drive now here, Charles, that have ended with an interception.
And I just wonder, because I don't think it's going to rattle him necessarily, but I also wonder if it's going to nerve him a little bit. Does it lead to another one, or does he find a way to pull it together and become sharp again?
Here's a throw, complete right side to start things out. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. Nice way to start the drive, a gain of 12 and a first down.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
1 quarter remains for a trip to the NFC title game. 3 tight ends in the ball game here on 1st and 10. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. They'll run on 1st down. Jones. And he only manages a couple here down to about the 38-yard line. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
It's 2nd and 8 at the 38-yard line.
Again, it's Jones. And he'll take this one down to the 36.
Aaron Jones on the
first down marker at the 31. It's 3rd down.
A 2-yard pickup brings up 3rd and 6.
Operating from the gun. Love. And Adams has it complete. And he is going to have a Packers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. His 5th catch tonight, and it's good for a first down.
1st and 10 at the 27.
Love going to give this one to Jones. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Give him 10 there. Good enough for a Packer first down. Now, I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage. Work on that clock. See if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely. You want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football. Gain some yardage and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use...
Touchdown, Packers! Davante Adams there to make the grab. And the Packers are able to stretch that lead out further. And right now, Charles, I think you'd have to say their class starting to show through.
Yeah, they were disappointed not to get the #1 seed in the playoffs, but the reality is these guys can play anywhere. It doesn't matter for them.
And if they can indeed hold on to this lead, that's going to set up one heck of a championship game next Sunday.
Let's come back and watch it, shall we?
Something tells me you and I are going to be there. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20.
Washington takes over 1st and 10.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. Their hopes of advancing past this divisional round hanging by a thread, if that, as they begin here with a 1st and 10 on the wrong side of the scoreboard. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. They may want to go back to that one. First play of the drive, good for 15 and a first down. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And he completes it to Hunt. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
Kareem Hunt. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 38-yard line.
Packer pressure, and down he goes. Montez Sweat, his 2nd sack of the night. Washington on 3rd down. A pretty anemic, a very anemic 1 for 9 thus far. This is going to be 3rd and 13. He's got his man on the crossing route. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. Able to convert on 3rd and 14. A terrific play call. They'll look to throw now on 1st down. They'll go screen here to Hunt. And it's a fumble.
The pass. Fumble on the play.
Wow, that ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover. 7 yards there and a first down.
First down, Washington.
Again, he'll drop to throw. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And the Packers pick it up. And they will set up shop in enemy territory at the 42-yard line. On 1st down, it's Jones, and he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7.
At the 40-yard line. A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd.
They'll go again
7.
to Jones.
Aaron Jones, the ball carrier.
Brandon,
I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge. A short game that doesn't get them the first down brings up a fourth down situation.
Really nice job defensively. They knew where the sticks were. They got the stop before it.
Kick is good. Makes the score Packers 27.
So it's 3 more points, and that widens this thing out even further here in the fourth.
And you know in this league, you can never have enough points, but this widens it out, as you said, and now it's all about ball control, isn't it?
And he'll get it up just past the 20 as his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense.
And let's face it, this drive is not going to have any bearing on this game, but it's kind of important for one reason, isn't it?
It certainly is. You got to get points. And okay.
And he's taken down. Back at his own 7. Kamale Correa in there to drop him, and that is the 7th time tonight that he has gone down.
That right now, that's a defeated team out there. I think you can see it totally in their body language.
Hands on hips, heads low. It's just been a struggle from the start.
Yeah, this team has been thoroughly beaten right from the word go.
Washington on 3rd down.
Just a 20% success rate at 2 of 10. This is 3rd and 10.
They sure put the coverage guys in a stress on that one. They thought they were going deep. Ends up curling inside for a nice chunk of yardage.
And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. 2 catches now in this divisional round matchup. That one, a first down. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And he's got his man on the out route. And he's out of bounds just before the midfield stripe at the 49. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
Personal foul, face mask, defense.
So they'll take the yardage and tack on 15 more for the face mask.
Talk about a play that absolutely costs you in the end. Just trying to do your job, right? Trying to get him on the ground. Next thing you know, they march off another 15 against your squad.
It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 26-yard line.
And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far. It brings up 3rd down.
This has been a rough one, to put it mildly, for him. And after this one's done, you just feel like at the post-game press conference, this team's going to have a lot of questions and definitely not a lot of answers.
And he gets this down to the 18. Good enough for a first down.
And 8 yards.
8 yards, first down as they're able to convert. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18.
Back to throw again. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration of body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
It's 3rd down and 10 yards.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked off inside the 10. And he's going to return it to the 21-yard line.
Intercepted.
How about one last great play defensively, and that should, for all intents and purposes, finish off this shutout.
That's as good a defensive performance as we've seen in a long, long time. And I know as a team they will celebrate, but I will guarantee you the defensive guys, they'll get together somewhere and have their own private celebration. A shutout, that's something to be cherished.
Right off the bat, it's a first down to start the drive, 12 yards.
1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Now Jones. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
He was taken down by Reuben Foster. 1-yard gain. brings up 2nd and 9 at the 34-yard line.
They'll run it with Jones. Trying to bounce it outside, but he's only able to get it back to the line of scrimmage.
Taken down
back-to-back stops make it 3rd and 10.
It's 3rd.
The Packers are moving on as we say thanks for watching and so long.
Packers 27, Washington nothing.
So that'll do it for my partner, Charles Davis, and the best darn crew in the industry. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This has been a presentation.